my mother who has dementia and is aging, my gay children. I mean, I got a lot of real life shit to talk about. Well, everybody say a little prayer to the universe for Dirt for his hearing tomorrow, that it's all good for him, because I know this is, and it's not only time consuming, the years that you've been doing this, Dirt, but it's also the mental anguish that comes with worrying about. I mean, look, I'm in a holding pattern over buying a house, and it's making me crazy. Either tell me I'm going and I'm getting it. We're still kind of divvying over how much time Daryl's going to be there and how much time he's going to be here and what we're paying in both places. And I'm like, it's driving me crazy, because they could say, no, sorry, we don't see that his job approved for him to work remotely there. Therefore, we can't approve him because it's supposed to be his primary residence. And we're like, well, he can work remotely, but they're not putting it that he's 100% virtual, because he's not. He will be coming back here. But then when he comes back to Ohio, they want to know how much that's going to cost. And then we have to put that in the debt to income. And they really have us in limbo, which I get. This is underwriting. I've been a realtor long enough to know that you wait, you get through inspection. First you get a contract. People are like, oh, I got an offer on my house. And you're like, yay. And I'm like, then we have to go through inspections. Then you have to go through the appraisal. Then you have to go through insurances, which is a huge deal right now in the world, because some insurances will knock your deal right off the chart. If my prepaids, which they're called, closing costs and insurances, if my insurances per month knock us out of DTI, you're out. You don't get approved. And you can't negotiate your insurance when you have a mortgage, right? Or a finance company financing your mortgage. And so the insurance could bump us out. The where we're living could bump us out. So Daryl and I literally are living in limbo. And then guess what? If they do tell us we got the house and we close on January 30th, we got to get the F out of Dodge. I'm like, how am I going to do this? The only good thing is that I'm leaving everything here, but that freaks me out. I'm not even going to have a fork. I'm not even going to have a fork. So what we decided we would do is, if we got the green light and we have a clear to close, I'm going on Amazon. And then everything will be delivered like the day we move. I'm going to try to schedule my closing as early in the morning as possible, go to the closing, get the key, and then Daryl and I will be sitting our asses in the new house, waiting for all the Amazon deliveries. That's what I want to do. I'm sorry. You want to do what? I've gone on to too many other things, Dirt. Sorry, my brain. My brain. That's what I want to do. Okay, you do shop on the TikTok. Okay, then I'll tell you my favorite things, and I'll do it in a video, or I'll do it message to you. I'll probably just do a video on it, because it'll just be easy for you to drop down and buy them all, and then maybe you can group them together and get the free shipping. I know that the I From the Duo is pretty inexpensive, so you can definitely get that Duo. I want to say the Turtur milk toner is a little more expensive than the others. I don't know if you're watching your pennies. I mean, I know most of us are, or if it's okay. See, to me, when I buy a whole beauty regimen, I don't mind that I spend a little bit, because if you are flooding, you buy the regimen, and then they do last, because you just put a little bit and then you put that on, and you're using so many at a time, you don't go through one bottle, if that makes sense. But I don't want to break your bank either. Thrift stores, yeah, the problem with thrift stores is it takes a little time, but maybe I will go on Marketplace. Oh, I can't go on Marketplace. I'm not looking at Meta. Oh my God, it's a bold move, and with so many moving parts, I understand your anxiety. Yeah, I mean, and then, y'all see what my husband, we have a really good working relationship. He works harder than I do in this relationship. I don't mean works harder in the relationship. We get along really well. But he does a lot. I'm a spoiled little queen. I ain't gonna be spoiled, and then I gotta take care of my mama. My sister was laughing. We were laughing about how I'm gonna take, Alexa, turn it down. We were laughing about how I'm going to take care of my mom. And I told her, I said, as soon as we get there, Daryl's either installing bidets in both bathrooms, or I'm getting somebody in there to pay for it. Those are the expenses I'm talking about my mom will have to pay for regardless. Because, you get those wipes, you get the bidets, you wear gloves. Bada bing.